That's right, a very intriguing pool this is. The United States and Kenya both suffering losses in their first pool match. Carlton Anna, one of our fellow co-commentators, his favourite band was years gone by. Just a stitch up there for KT as Kenya on the left of your screen. In years gone by, just that close loss we mentioned against France, 26 points to 90, but played their way into the game. They won in 2016 a few years ago. David McGrath was coaching the Canadian side that won in 2017, so a lot of history on both these sides. Meanwhile, my Friday's team, best ever from Australia, Jordan Way, has the whistle for this one. Over 150 games to his name. Great to have the veteran with us.
So if I was Kenya, I'd make this first 7 extremely difficult for the United States.
The Shuja Sevens with Tony Amundi kicking off to the far side, changing the point of the kick. Schrader is there. Good receive from Joe Schrader. Lucas Lecamp, one of their speedsters in the side. Talapusi finds Perry Baker early on. Only came in late in that last game, and he links nicely with Kayvon Williams. Bobbly ball for Lucas Lecamp. Kenya holds strong on D. Stevie Thomasine goes down the short side, where Joe Shoulders is there, defending a couple of players is Schrader. Flat ball, firing onto this one. Penalty goes the other way.
Leave it. Hey! Yeah.
It was a beautiful short line, but Kenya defence, I think it was Oyol over that.
And Ruby, it's crazy because you've played in many of these events before. The second tournament, when the bodies are tied.
Oh, there's nothing like waking up on a Monday sore, knowing you've got to back that up in 5 days. So the mentality is important, and we're seeing these top teams are struggling with these super starts that teams are having.
Yeah, very tough. But Ruby, you were waking up with gold medals when you were playing, so easy for you. Here come Kenya now. Great to have your voice here on the comms. Amondi looking on the outside. Nelson, OU bounces off the top of him.
OU, he knows. He looked up. Try line wasn't too far. He's a powerful runner. He'll be upset with that one as we have a look. Just saw Perry Baker, got a bit of a fright. It's probably say Baker all the way out on the wing. Some sort of excitement that man brings on the field.
Yeah, they score most of their tries off the set piece that you mentioned. Scrum comes to Kayvon Williams. He just floats across field as Williams looking for Perry Baker. Here comes Baker now. His resume is longer than Pinocchio's nose, and Perry Baker strikes for the US of A.
Baker baking up some goods, but Kayvon Williams' line that Perry Baker was able to just shoot through. Kayvon Williams, he runs across the field, and for all money, he looks like he's going to go for the corner, so all the Kenyan defenders latch on him, which creates a huge opening in the middle of the pitch for Perry Baker to just bake up.
On Baker. 7-0 the score, 3.5 to go in the first half in this Pool C game. Both sides dropping their first match. Adam Channel comes in with a tackle. Penalty to Alvin Otieno. The Water Buffalo sets off on a run looking for contact. Otieno up the middle. What a run! Big Alvin. Well over the halfway line for Kenya. And the penalty goes against them.
No control.
Oh, off your feet is the call from the supportive play, but it was such a good run. Such a good run from Tieno. As we see here, he replies with his whole heart as he just bumps off players. Otieno.
You are not safe, USA. Won the last couple of games against Kenya, the Shuja Sevens. They've had some close ones. Otieno's arm comes in with a tackle.
Knock on in the tackle.
So not only does Otieno look for you on attack, he eyes you up on defence as well. Massive hit coming in. And I tell you, if that ball went backwards, his teammate was off. Didn't quite see who it was, but
make sure it's stable until the ball is in, then push square.
We have a look here. You're not going anywhere, he says to Thomasine. What a place.
One of the top point scorers this season alongside Nelson OU. US have a chance though to extend their lead. They go short with Lucas Lecamp, a player that grew up in Hong Kong, so was back home last weekend, if you will. His father played for the national side there. Channel goes to Talatalapusi, linking up. Here comes Lucas Lecamp right now. Lecamp makes it look very easy. Off the mark, beating defenders, and the United States have their second.
Oh, Lecamp looks good. Sign the USA for that kind of camp. He just increased his speed at such a fast rate. If we have a look here, he gets the ball and there's honestly not much on, but he just gooses right around a couple of those Kenyan defenders, too close to the line. Super play, exactly what the USA need. There's not that long to go in this first half.
Yeah, great story. Played with the Hong Kong under-20 side, wasn't captured by the national team yet, and then eligible for the US as well. What a pickup from Mark Friday's side. They needed that spark in the midfield. They've had a couple of injuries and a few players retire over the years, and he's standing up and providing in that role. 14-0.
Well, hello, that is quite a find, and that's exactly what we love to hear in sevens. If you've never tried it, come have a crack. It's the most exciting sport you'll play.
Spot on there, the voice of Ruby Tui. Gold medal Olympian, Rugby World Cup 7s, 15s winner, but here comes Kenya up the middle. Brian Tanga to the right with Anya reaching out. Wakisa now, such a danger player. Big Kevin Wakisa barrels his way forward. Kenya striking before the half. Can they get there? Tanga that started the breakout. Brian Tanga stretches. Oh, it's a perfect switch. That's what you want. Nelson Oyu cuts in at the right time.
That was perfect timing. It came back on the angle. We have a look here. The initial break though by Tanga, having a little bit of a kerfuffle with the USA sweeper. As you see here, Tanga drags him across and perfectly timed does his captain cut infield, and it is so hard to
Once they need it, it is the US that lead 14-7 against Kenya at the break. Finish as well, looking to get points in the series. It is the HSBC Singapore 7 second half in this Pool C match. USA kicking off to Kenya, who received this. The United States up by 7. Flag goes up.
Yeah, Kenya just getting pushed out the side there after pot against his team. Probably losing sight of where the sideline is, though. It can be your best friend and your worst enemy.
Yeah, such a
good
difficult one to time, diming up, and Kayvon Williams just with the humidity as well, just getting a towel on the ball, a little bit slippery. Maul is set, couldn't get a knee on the ground now. Hits.
Oh, smart play from Kenya. You can hear them. But the reason they want it to become a maul is because you don't have to roll. You can wrap the ball up and you get the position. So very smart play by Kenya.
Kenya only scored 2 second-half tries last weekend. They went 0-5, but a very different story and different looking side here in Singapore. Damien McGrath is their coach, looking to get the best out of them. The bump comes in from Herman Hamwa. He also loves the physical stuff, does Hamwa.
That's fine.
31st event now. Otieno. No other abrasive.
Now, I think.
Big power runner for the Shuja Sevens near the short side. Hamwa again for the second time. Tanga whips it away. Wakisa. There's Nelson Oyu with him. Set up a very nice try in the first half.
First actions over the shoulders.
High tackle called here.
Quick tap from Brian Tanga, getting things going. They know they want to get ball in the hands of players like Alvin Otieno to get them on the front foot. Tanga, nice ball. Looking to step. Edmund Anya beats one. Anya going against Schrader. Kenya building the phases. Baker shoots out of the line. Oh, the big dummy up the middle. Brian Tanga just grabbed. Still to the left. Otieno, the big water buffalo, is through for Kenya. It will be another popular score as they look to lock this up.
I've never quite seen a try celebration like that, but after the efforts of the entire Kenyan outfit, Otieno gets the try in the end, but everybody just putting their hand up to do some work. Tanga throws a dummy, makes the USA defense fractured, and you know what, you can be forgiven for not tackling that man there. Well done, Otieno.
He's yours, he's yours. Oh, the call's nearby as the big buffer goes to the ground. We have seen some try celebration here over the years. That one, not his top three. Kenya dropped their game to France.
Come on.
Live pool as it stands there currently. You can see where the teams sit. France and Uruguay looking
Watch
good.
the lift!
They come up next in Pool C.
Put him down now, put him down.
Thomas
You can't
Seen.
lift him. Release!
Jordan Way says put him down as Aaron Cummins AC has Malachi Esdale with him. US need a score with Perry Baker on the outside. He's got one in the first half. He goes back in midfield. Schrader to Thomas Seen. Finds a flat ball to Malachi Esdale. Sets up a lot of tries and scores a lot himself as well. Does the fly up. Kayvon Williams now looking to crack it on. Can't link up with the initial pass, but it does bounce up to Baker. Perry Baker, the veteran of the side, throws a ball over the top that is scooped up by Malachi Esdale. Round about the halfway line. Schrader. A long passage of play here for the US Eagles. But Kenya hold strong so far on D. Aaron Cummins. Good ball to Baker, that's popping up on the left-hand side now. And he's opposite number. Edmund Anya brings him to the deck.
Oh, Anya just getting caught there. His team, it's the pinnacle of everything as a sevens player to be here.
It really is a big ball over the top. Naima Fualau finds Talapusi. Baker explodes up the middle. Perry Baker gets the step as well. Baker to finish and seal the win for the United States. There's still plenty of time left, but Baker has given them one to go ahead.
As soon as you see this man through half a gap, you might as well say your goodbyes because he's not coming back. The speed of this man, we know he can sprint, he can kick. 36, baby, don't mean nothing. You got the heart.
Come on.
Deeper kick. Hamwa receives it. George Oworu is with him on his shoulder. Got to go from inside there, 22. Well, they leave it behind as Nelson OU. Pressure now on the Kenyan side, very close to their own line. Daniel Tabu out of the Mwamba RFC, and they hit it short. Finding John Okio.
Stay last feet. Stay
Kenya
last
with
feet.
Jeff Olioch.
Use.
Drive the legs, does Olioch. 28-year-old. Leaves it there. OU. Nice little slice from Nelson OU, creating a bit of space. John Okio driving as well upfield. It's Kenya that have momentum.
USA slip up in the tackle, but Kenya with all the momentum, they've come from right on their own goal line. Not easy to do.
Olioch shifts it to the left. Awaru is there. Here comes Alvin Otieno, the Water Buffalo. Gets rid of one.
No way.
Big chase. Big buffer. The power, the strength. Just short of the line. George Awaru. King George is over for Kenya.
Huge play. This is from their own goal line. They were completely in the red zone. And of course it's this man. Otieno says it ain't over till I say so. Wow, this brings it within 2 points. Would you want to line up?
Very happy in the booth here with you. Here comes the all-important kick. It's going to fall short for Kenya.
Wow.
They've done the hard work and scored and given them a chance to tie it up. Another thriller finishes here. And it is a USA 21, Kenya 19 at full time.